Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. In this video, we're going to be discussing the issue of rape. Atheists out there like to discredit religion for condoning rape. As bizarre as it sounds, they attack Islam, for example, that Islam encourages rape. And you can visit a video hyperlink below this video, and you can see that this article refutes that claim. But it's interesting because these critics like to say, although Islam allows rape, they actually say that Islam also has barbaric punishments to punish either rape victims and those who actually commit rape themselves. And they'll say, oh, look at Saudi Arabia or look at Iran, look how barbaric it is. It hangs the person that commits rape. Amazing, isn't it? So you see the double standards here. On one hand, they say Islam allows rape, and on another hand, it says Islam also kills those indulged in rape, whether he commits it or whether he's the victim or she's the victim, which proves that they are inconsistent, and Islamic jurisprudence actually proves time and time again that there is a punishment for the one who actually commits the rape, and there's freedom for the one that has been a victim. And you can see the hyperlink below this video and see it for yourself. But now let's go and turn the tables on the atheists, and let's see whether they really do believe that rape is bad. Well, according to the humanists, such as people like Sam Harris, he actually believes that throughout our history, our ancestry, the evolutionary makeup and so forth, that there were times where rape was actually justified. Why was it justified? Because rape is natural, according to Sam Harris, and the benefits are it helps genetics actually get through. So he says in his book, and the book is found entitled Letter to the Christian Nation, Sam Harris says, I quote, "There's nothing more natural than rape. Human beings rape, chimpanzees rape, orangutans rape. Rape clearly is part of evolutionary strategy to get your genes into the next generation." So notice, folks, Sam Harris actually justifies rape, that there were benefits in rape in the early stages of evolution. Here he writes, there is nothing more natural than rape, but then he says, but no one would argue that rape is good or compatible with a civil society, because it may have had evolutionary advantages for our ancestors. So basically what Sam is saying that, in today's day and age, rape is bad. No, we don't need to rape, right? Because, human existence is here. We have enough human beings around. We're in a civil society. Rape is not good now. But rape was okay back in our evolutionary makeup because it helped pass genes through. So notice atheists don't have a moral compass when it comes to objective morality. To them, it's subjective. See, in Islam or in religion, we have objective morals. Rape is bad for whatever age, whether it was 50 million years ago, whether it be now in our time. Rape is always bad. But see, when it comes to atheists and their ideology, rape is bad depending on the circumstances and good depending on the circumstances. So let me give you a hypothetical argument, okay? Let's say, for example, how Sam Harris says, rape was beneficial back in our ancestry to pass genes through in the evolutionary process, but it's not good now. So Sam Harris and the atheists alike, they'll change their opinion even in the future tense. Just an example, a hypothetical example. Let's say in the future, let's say 10 years from now, a meteor, a comet hits the Earth and it literally wipes out human civilization. And let's say miraculously, through all this debris and so forth, there was a particular place, an island or so forth, and it basically still had vegetation, and there was food and crops to eat, and there was, there was human sustenance, there was still fresh water and so forth. Let's say there were 4 couples, and they were all friends on a vacation or whatnot, and they basically survived. Now, these 4 friends, they weren't related to another, they were just friends, they weren't boyfriend or girlfriend, and let's say they came to basically know that human civilization completely ended, and they were basically the only 4 left on our planet, right? Let's say the men decided, hey, look, we need to now have sex or sexual relations so you can fall pregnant, so the women can fall pregnant, and, we can basically continue the human civilization. We can recreate it, and that will be beneficial for our human existence. Let's say that the women objected to this. The 2 girls, they basically objected and said, no, I don't care. Let's just end human civilization. Let it die with us. We're not going to continue with it. Let's say that the men then went and concocted a plan. They conspired to say, hey, look, these women don't know what they're talking about. Let's just rape them. Let's rape them because that will be good for human civilization. And let's say one night they went in and they started raping these women. And these women fell pregnant and they had children. Now, would someone like Sam Harris say this is good, or would he say this is bad? Well, according to him, it passes the genes on and it's good for human civilization, and because it regenerates human civilization. So notice now for the atheists, rape, these humanists, right, that think about women's feelings and think about, how rape is morally wrong and all that, now for them it becomes justifiable. Yes, it prolongs human civilization. So rape is now something good. It's beneficial. So notice how there is no consistency in atheism. They talk about humanism and they talk about, women's feelings and all that sort of stuff, but that literally goes out the window depending on the circumstances. So yes, there is no consistency in atheism, where in religion, if that same scenario happens, we would say no, it is forbidden in Islam, regardless if there's 100 people left, regardless if there's 2 people left, regardless if there's 4 people left on the earth. We do not engage in this because that was God's plan, and we do not prolong this in that circumstance and commit that type of evil. See, we have a consistent moral compass in Islam or in religion, whereas the atheists don't have objective morals. It's subjective and it changes from one period to another. So please do not try and sell me your humanist values, okay? You guys will rape at a certain circumstance just to justify your moral worldview.